everybody today to the Hitting Connection. We want to talk just for a few moments about the Hitter's Power Drive and how we've integrated it into our training methodology. As most people are aware, in this area anyway, much of what we do here is based on the Epstein hitting principles and the idea of rotational mechanics in the Major League swing. I think what the Hitter's Power Drive has done has really developed a key component of backside drive and how the linear move of the stride is incorporated into that. A lot of what we see when we train young players here, both girls and boys, all the way up through young men in high school and college, is a propensity to want to be completely rotational. They rotate right from the beginning and they tend to dump to the backside. So what that looks like, and what we see as a fundamental issue with their swing continuity, is they tend to set up in their position to hit, and instead of getting out to a good front side stride, they stem the leg and go stiff, and then they spin on this back leg, and it puts them in a predominantly dumped or backside weighted position, which really doesn't allow for maximum power. The Hitter's Power Drive has helped our training staff develop the initial foundation of the swing, or the basement or the foundation of a building, if you will, and that's the initial move to begin the rotational swing, which is in fact somewhat linear. So this clicking plate allows for the hitter to drive to the front side. So what we do is, when you set up on this plate, it's really uncomfortable to try to spin or dump to the back side in this position. It's almost impossible. It just it doesn't feel good. So when the hitter sets up on the plate now and they produce the stride, what happens is they're allowed to release, or clicking that plate allows their back heel to release and their back knee to drive into this firm front side. And that releases all of this load from the back side in and through the ball. It really creates a lot of good things. One is it allows you to remain vertically stacked. So instead of getting here, we allow ourselves to be vertically stacked over our backside and transfer power from our toe up through our leg, and then rotate through the ball right through the bat, through the ball, and then back through the finish. So the Hitter's Power Drive is critical to eliminating bad habits at the foundation of the swing, which is from the waist down. We want all of the hitters to understand how to release that backside load into that front side, and the Hitter's Power Drive is a great way to do that. It's constantly reinforcing through its clicking mechanism the proper move that's required to do that. So what we're going to do here is kind of show you how we use a training tool, the Hitter's Power Drive, with a student, and I'm going to ask Mike to come over and do a couple of swings for us. Let us see what he looks like, and then we'll incorporate the Hitter's Power Drive into his training process and see if we can clean some of whatever we see up. Again, hopefully he'll have a great swing right out of the bat, but I think the Hitter's Power Drive can be used to fix problems. It can also be used to reinforce good habits. So let's have Mike come over and do that. Look forward at the pitcher. When you make your stride, I want you to be nice and loose, weight on the front side. I want you to release this back knee toward the pitcher by lifting your heel and clicking the plate, okay? 1. Okay, so let's review. This is good. Stay right there, okay? Back knee is in. The Hitter's Power Drive is clicked. It's visually, for him, he looks much better hitting from this position than he did in his pre-swing, where he was laid to the back side, okay? So now his energy is moving forward, okay? But it comes to a stop at heel plane. Let's do it one more time. So get your foot set on the plate properly. Setup is good. Hands in good position. Looking at the pitcher. And 1. Good. Shoulder down, nice and relaxed, knees buckling in, if you will, and the heels coming up. Okay? Again, the hinge power drive reinforcing this move to the front side. You understand? Okay, let's do it one more time. Ready? 1. Good. Now this is a much improved hitting position, and he's only worked on the thing now for about four or five strides. He's done a really good job of automatically adjusting his move to a power position where he has upper body, lower body separation, and his hips are driving out. I want to thank everybody for watching our video today about the Hitter's Power Drive and how we use it in our training modules here at the Hitting Connection. Again, I have to reinforce that the Hitter's Power Drive can reinforce good habits and it can correct bad habits in the lower body mechanics of the swing. It's incredibly important in the swing to have good kinetic flow all the way through, from your back foot all the way through impact. And to make the swing happen correctly from a major league or rotational perspective, you have to be able to get off of that back side and get that motion going where your back heel comes up, your back knee, your hip. All this motion explodes into this firm front side as you reach heel drop. The Hitter's Power Drive is fundamentally important to us to reinforce those good movements and build a solid swing from the ground up. You can't build it with, just, oh, I can correct you by just doing a hand motion, or I can correct you by, changing the way you stand, closed, open. The base of the swing, or the beginning of the swing, from the hips down, has to start correctly. And everything in the swing should flow correctly from there. If that isn't happening, I recommend you get a Hitter's Power Drive and get your students working on better lower body mechanics. Thank you very much.